What's up, everyone? Just a little short video about the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers Game 7 that tips off at 8 p.m. today on ABC at TD Garden, which will be a very crucial, important game for both teams. For one team, the Philadelphia 76ers, where they never dreamed of going to a place with this young and incomplete roster, and of course for the Boston Celtics, if they do lose, it'll be probably the end of the Big Three era. But if they win, they feel like they're the only team that could beat the Miami Heat. All right, so now I'm just going to be talking about the key to W for the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia Sixers. First of all, the Boston. All right, I think they have two advantages. First, with the Game 7 on their home court, is a very, very, very good advantage for any team to play and Game 7 and their home court and in front of their fans. That's a very good, that's a very, very important advantage. And second, the Big Four. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know who the Big Four is. I don't need to go on and take their names, but okay, so let me jump into number one advantage. Game 7. Boston Celtics have won the past 18 out of 20 games at TD Garden. And if you jump into the history of the game, about 97% of the team has won in Game 7 at home. So that's a good advantage. Second advantage, like I said, the Big Four: Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo is the point guard of this team. The Boston Celtics is his team. So Rajon Rondo has to come out and put a stamp on his team, because in Game 6, on this game actually, because in Game 6 he had 9 points, 4 assists, 4 for 14 shooting in Game 6. Okay, that's if you're the best player on that team, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that because you will lose 9 out of 10 times. But if they do want to win this game, Rajon Rondo has to come out and put the stamp on his team on this game, and he has to penetrate the ball and make open jump shots for KG and Brendan Bass, and of course get Ray Allen involved, who's having a terrible season from the 3-point arc, and of course shooting the jump shot. Paul Pierce, I'm not worried about Paul Pierce, because Paul Pierce, this series, last series, and this whole season, he's been carrying this team on his back, especially in the fourth quarter. Kevin Garnett, I thought was having one of the best first round series in the playoffs this year, has some sort of disappeared in the second round against the Philadelphia Sixers. He is very not disappeared, but he's been having a very inconsistent second round playoff series. One game he's going 20 and 15. The next game he's shooting terrible. He's not getting the rebounds. He's not playing defense, and you guys know what I mean. And of course Rajon Rondo, he has to penetrate the ball, score somehow, whether in the fast break or shooting the jump shot. He has to score, and of course he has to get us 10, 12 assists in order for them to win. Ray Allen needs to make the jump shots, and Brandon Bass and Kevin Garnett, they need to score in the paint, because in Game 6, Philadelphia 76ers really clogged the paint down, and really just made Kevin Garnett shoot all of his 20 jump shots outside the paint. Brandon Bass having a terrible Game 6 really hurt the Celtics. So those two advantages, if they really take care of it, they should get the W. Of course, for the Philadelphia Sixers, the only advantage they have is a fast break, because you don't want to get in a half court game with the Boston Celtics, even though they lost last game. But you don't want to go in a half court game every game. Every game is different, and the Boston Celtics will come out firing, because it's at their home. They know that with this victory they'll be moving on to the conference finals to play the Miami Heat. So they'll be energized, they'll be ready to come out and put a stamp on this game. So what the Philadelphia needs to do is just be poised, have patience, be confident, and really trust each other, and play defense and make turnovers and run the fast break. Philadelphia Sixers are really hard to beat when they're forcing turnovers, and they're going the fast break with Iguodala and Thaddeus Young and Drew Holiday, Lou Williams, Evan Turner running the fast break. They're really tough to beat, and you guys can see their young legs and their fast breaks has really hurt the Boston Celtics. I never knew defensively Philadelphia Sixers are that good of a team, But this series that really opened my eyes. I felt like the 76ers could really play defense. So defensively, I'm not worried about that. Defensively, they're a very good team, individually or as a team. They're very good, and just for them to have been forcing turnovers is really the key to win this series in Game 7. And yeah, so those are the advantages for both teams. And I hope, I feel like the 76ers are going to win this game, but I hope the Boston Celtics win because in the conference finals, I don't want Miami Heat to run over the 76ers. 76ers are good to be all. 76ers, they're a great team, but we all know they shouldn't be here because in the first round, Joakim Noah got hurt, and in the second round, they just playing an old team. But with the Miami Heat, with the young legs, and of course two of the 10 best players in the league, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, they will have no chance. There will be no Game 7. There will be no Game 6. It will be a Game 5 sweep, and that's all. Not sweep, but a Game 5, 41 Miami Heat. But with the Boston Celtics, like I said, they believe that they could beat Miami Heat with their pride. I think it will be a very competitive series, and really, it will be one of the best series in the playoff history. Whenever Miami Heat go up against Boston Celtics, and of course, whenever LeBron James and Dwayne Wade go up against the Big Four. So I hope Celtics move on, so we could get a competitive conference finals. And yeah, so I'll be watching this game. You guys could follow me on Twitter, Real Tariq Ahmad. I'll be watching this game, and and sorry about that. And I'll be making, I'll be tweeting about the game. And you guys could follow me for extra game notes and game tweets, as you could say. And yeah, pretty much it. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little video about